Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of the latest rumors for the Cassian Andor Disney Plus series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Welcome to Star Wars Coffee, the only place on the internet that you need to stay up to date with all things Star Wars. We're talking the latest Star Wars news, leaks, and of course, as always, giving you my analysis. Channel memberships are now live, and for $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive videos from me weekly as we rewatch the entire Star Wars series together. We would be honored if you would join us. Andor, a tense nail-biting spy thrilling created by Tony Gilroy, is set to arrive to Disney Plus in 2022. Diego Luna, reprising the role of rebel spy Captain Cassian Andor from Rogue One, will be joined by a fantastic new cast that includes Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Arjona, Fiona Shaw, Denise Go, Kyle Soller, and Genevieve O'Reilly as Mon Mothma. Production kicked off several weeks ago in London. So that is what all of those set videos have been about. So we did a couple of set leaks and then of two of them, and then there was a complete massive drop of new set leaks. So I encourage you all to go check that out if you haven't seen it yet, because these set leaks were absolutely crazy. So there was like full photos of the set that I encourage you guys to go check out. I won't waste much time on that since we already have a video about that on the channel. But I did want to take a moment to talk about Bodhi Rook, because he is the latest rumor to appear in the Cassian Andor series, along with Jen Erso, who Felicity Jones has been teasing may not be quite done in the Star Wars universe yet. But the Cassian Andor show is set pre-Rogue One, obviously, and there were talks about whether the former Imperial pilot Bodhi has strong piloting and technical skills that he will put to use for the rebellion. Ever practical but highly anxious, Bodhi must gather his courage to bring the battle to the Empire. So this version of Bodhi would be pre-Rebels, so he would be in the Empire. And according to Star Wars Newsnet, Riz Ahmed says that Bodhi will not be in the Rogue One Disney Plus spin-off series, Andor. Actors who have been in Star Wars share a very universal post-Star Wars bond. They are forever asked about Star Wars. The latest example is Riz Ahmed, who played pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue One. When he was asked about whether he's involved in the spin-off series, in a very brief part of his lengthy interview with The Hollywood Reporter, there are bits and pieces of Star Wars that Star Wars Newsnet has picked out. So in The Hollywood Reporter interview about his breakthrough 2020, among many things was briefly asked about whether he might be appearing in the Rogue One spin-off series, a series centered around Diego Luna's Rogue One character Cassian Andor, that will stream exclusively on Disney Plus. The Hollywood Reporter messed up details about the project, calling it a prequel film, but they are indeed referring to the show. When asked about the possibility of appearing, he just goes to say he won't appear. Quote, "I just haven't heard of that, to be honest." If he really is being honest, and we know that Star Wars fans have a lot of time to take a look at all of these quotes and pull quotes that they said, but this is the shortest one we've seen. I just haven't heard of that, to be honest. Is this just like the time when Mark Hamill said he was done and then appeared with us at the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2? Or is this just like Hayden Christensen keeping a lid on it, Ewan McGregor saying he doesn't know anything about it, and then having his voice cameo in The Force Awakens as well as in The Rise of Skywalker? So, as with other actors, he could be bluffing. For example, when we heard Liam Neeson said he would love to return to to Kenobi series, we have a hard time believing him. But with Riz Ahmed, who is now 6 years removed from when he filmed Rogue One, it is possible that this will be his only involvement in Star Wars ever, especially seeing how his career has exploded outside of the franchise. On top of that, Bodhi's appearance would be a bit forced as he was an Imperial pilot before the events of Rogue One. So if we saw him, it would have to be with the Empire, which I think would be absolutely cool to see, personally. I think that seeing Bodhi pre-Rogue One and and more into what he was actually like in the Imperial realm of things. So he's highly anxious, and he's clearly highly anxious throughout the entire story of Rogue One. It would be nice to see what he was like before that and with his Imperial side. But don't expect Bodhi to be in there if you want to take him at his word. I'm forever always going to be doubting whether or not these actors who say they're not going to be in the show are going to be in the show. So it's just one of those many things that I will not believe it until the series is out and it's on screen. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.